What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. This is Chris again, and we're going to do a quick little video here for a trailer reaction for the new Punisher Season 2 trailer. Got a couple things to say about this kind of the situation at the end. I'll mention it at the end, but what I'll say first off real quick is that I was a big fan of the first season. I thought it was a great final rendition, because I don't think we've ever had a real good rendition of Frank Castle portrayed. Now, there's a small little caveat. I did like the Thomas Jane Punisher movie. I did. And I know a lot of people didn't like that version. I did not like the Ray Stevenson one, which seems like everybody liked that version. We're all different people. Go figure. I hated that version, to be honest with you. But even though I kind of like the Thomas Jane, which I guess is a little more subdued, a little more internal kind of anger. And it reminded me of an 80s movie, like Cobra or something. That's one of the reasons why I liked it as well. Anyways, without going too much into that, with all that said, this one with Barenthal, this is finally, Frank, the way we should have had him. So, glad it got a second season. Here's the trailer for this second season. You know, without further ado, let's get into it.
Why did you help me in the bar that night?
What was I supposed to do? I had to get involved. That's what it is, I guess.
You know, it's almost like you were happy for the excuse.
Is that Allison?
Those people.
Is that Allison Chain?
I don't know.
I think you're hiding something.
Oh, that's Wood. That's Wood. That's Wood.
Everybody that I've ever
He used Metallica in the first one. Oh, I love this song so much.
How do you think that feels?
Trust
Yeah,
me,
that's Allison Chains. Oh.
a friend of mine betrayed me.
Into the flood again.
I dream about the Punisher every night.
I'm more excited about the song.
That he has the right to judge me. I want him to feel what I felt.
We have a mutual acquaintance.
That's Jigsaw. He don't look very Jigsaw-like.
So snacks. And he has an army. For people that die, I'm gonna end it.
What really kills you?
I'm not the one who dies, kid.
Am I wrong?
I'm the one who does the killing.
Ooh, Lord of mercy. Oh, stabbed him in the ground.
I'm gonna be what I'm meant to be.
Oh.
Give me something to eat.
I'll need some money.
That's the
Not
fake.
suspicious at all.
That's the most fake sounding cash ever. It sounded like cardboard. Woo! Punisher. All right. All right, there we are. Season 2, Punisher. Man, I have to say I was overwhelmed with the song Wood by Allison Chains. I didn't expect that. It was pretty cool. I got overwhelmed by that over the trailer. With what I caught was fantastic. Gotta love, you know, I don't know. I loved the violence. Does it make me sound like a cretin? I loved the violence. I love violent movies. I love violent horror movies and stuff like that as well. And I know some people don't. If that's not your bag, then this is probably not what you want. But it looks like, man, he like shot the dude and then slammed his face on a knife or something. Gosh, that's outrageous. That's bullshit. But it's fun, right? Look, they really had me before I even watched this thing. And so But yeah, yeah, they had me before I even watched this thing. So you know, it's not that shocking that that I liked it. But going into what I was going to say was this is kind of bittersweet. Now they haven't announced anything, they haven't said anything, but seeing that they've just canceled Daredevil, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, the only thing left is this and Jessica Jones. And I think it's only because they've already made them and they're just waiting for them to have their run, and then Netflix is going to kill them too. And that's what's so bittersweet about this thing, is that this is a great Punisher in my opinion, and it's going to be gone. I guarantee it. Once this is over, give it a couple months, give it about until March, something like that. It's going to be done. Season 3 canceled. Jessica Jones will come out. It'll do its thing. Same deal. So it's really, really kind of a bummer. I don't know this, but I would put my chips on it. And it's such a bummer. So I guess the best thing you can do, I mean, is hope that this is a great... I mean, what will come out? The 18th, and what is this? Yeah, 6 days. Today's the 12th when I'm doing this. So we just hope that this thing is going to be great. It's going to be a fun last outing. And I hear that also they're probably aren't going to be able to use these characters for a couple years. That's the last report I've seen online. Is that they're not going to be able to use these characters for a couple years after they've been canceled. And they may still not use, like, Charlie Cox and so on to reprise these roles if they decide to use Daredevil or Frank Castle. And that's a bummer, man. That's truly a bummer. Because I think, at least in those two cases, I mean, I wasn't a huge fan of Luke Cage or Jessica Jones or Iron Fist. But for those two, at least, God, it's... Oh, and then Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin. My God, the closest thing to come to it was Michael Clark Duncan. And I didn't think anybody could get better than him. And you can argue that it's a tie. I mean, because, but I think Vincent was pulled in the better performance. Anyways, looks like a great trailer. It looks like a great show. The trailer was fun. I enjoyed it. Can't wait. 6 more days, and I'm going to be watching it and binging it more than likely. So, anyways, thank you so very much for watching this trailer reaction. If you like this video, hit a like and subscribe. Hit a comment down below, all that good stuff like that. Hit the little notification bell to be notified whenever I release some of these videos, which I'll do whenever I can. I know it's been a while since I last did one, but, you know, life, right? All right, so anyway, thank you once again so much, and until then, I'll see you. Bye-bye.